So I'm on the phone with a good friend of mine, and I'm doing what the kids call crashing out over people, places, and things that I can't control. And she says, Ashley, none of these people matter. The only people who matter are the ones that are by your side when you're dying. And I'm like, dying? What the hell are you talking about? How is this helpful? Little did I know, she's psychic. Because 2 months after that conversation, I was dying. Didn't see that one coming. And in my hospital room was my mom, my stepdad, my husband, and sometimes and very reluctantly, my 9-year-old son. Up until that point, we had a rock solid relationship. We did everything together. Took walks to the park, night drives, typical stuff. We'd cuddle up before bed and watch videos of gender reveals gone wrong. He'd do really cute stuff, like in public, in the supermarket or somewhere. He'd look at me and say, "Get away from me, lady, I don't know you," and run away, and then I'd run after him. Mother-son shit. So I was really devastated by this. After all, we go back since birth, and I started to feel the cracks in the foundation. It felt like every time I came home, I'd have to go back to the hospital, and he was just starting to keep me at arm's length, maybe just to distance himself to save his heart. And so it went on that I'd be in the hospital and I'd watch these commercials, like the Pandora commercial, and it'd be a mother and son, and I just start crying, and I was a mess. And the hospital hooked me up with like a parent child support person who was just trying to help us navigate this. So she gave us a book for his next visit, and it was about like a mother and child and a red string that connected them. And she gave us a mailbox that was shaped like a mailbox, and you could put like messages and trinkets and shit like that in there, and we'd send that back and forth to each other. And I even got him a red string that he could hold in his hand if he was at school or something, just to let him know I was still around and I was there for him. And it was just getting rough. So I called him the one day and I was like, "Man, you gotta come through. I miss you, Bubs." And he says, I said there was ice cream. I remember saying that, like, there's gonna be ice cream here. And there was a long pause, and he said, "You're just not the same anymore, bro." Those were his exact words. I wish it was something sweeter, but he called me bro. And I let that go because tensions were already so high. And I said, "I know, I don't look the same anymore." He's like, "It's not just that. You don't smell the same. You don't have the mommy smell anymore." Apparently, I have this scent that he literally take like hits off of. He'd be like, "There goes that mommy smell I love so much," which I probably didn't even have to include in the story. But here we are. He's never going to see this. Doesn't matter. So, we have that moment where I don't have the mommy smell anymore. He says, "You smell like hospital and baked beans." I don't know. So I rush him off the phone because I felt like I was going to cry. I didn't want to cry on the phone. So I rush him off and start bawling my eyes out, ask for an Ativan, and start drifting off with my mother by my side. And at the time, she's watching AFV, America's Funniest Videos, which was Hank's favorite show. And in and out of naps, like, it was his favorite show. Like, we submitted a video for him. Do you know the Hey Alfonso segment? If you're not familiar, I'm not going to explain it to you. It's going to mess up my time. But he got chosen to be on the show like a year prior to when this story took place. And I'm laying there all out of it, and I see, I'm like, "Oh shit, this is Hank's episode." And I hit my mom with like the Ativan hand. I'm like, and sure enough, there goes Hank on TV in my hospital room just when I needed that child. And my mom says, "He's here. He's here, Ash." Fuck menopause. I've never cried on stage. I'm not going to start today. Oh, come on, JJ. We're both going through a change right now. I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't have said that either. So he was there, and it turns out my friend was right. It's the people by your side who matter the most, and apparently the ones on TV too. Thank you.